Man, what's good, man? I know I just got off of work, about to light this blunt up. I just wanted to talk to y'all real quick about fishing. I know. Ladies, you can listen up too. This is a good story, though. You know, early to bed, early to rise, fish like hell, tell good lies. Damn, I remember that shit to this very fucking day. Hello, I'm your host with the most, MK Specs, and tonight we're going to talk about fishing. Fellas, get in the comment section if you been fishing. You know about your rod and reel game. I want to share some shit with y'all that I miss, you know. I was thinking about my stepfather today, and my stepfather instilled the necessity of once a man learn how to fish, your black ass will never go hungry. Literally, right? We're going to break it down to its very last compound right here, right now. So let me light this blunt up. You know, it's story time. All right. Early to bed. Early to rise. Fish like hell, tell good lies. My stepfather and his homeboys, they was like some mobile home gangsters, right? It's like who had the best mobile home, who had the best van, who had the best boat, right? Who knew the best spots, right? And since my stepfather was up in age, he passed, I think it was like in his 90s and shit. He been around. He encouraged me like a motherfucker to join the armed forces. But I was like, that shit ain't for me. I get what he was saying, you know, get you some benefits, get you a check always coming in. But I was like, hey, you know, niggas is coming back in a box. Is it worth it? I get it, though. And I commend him for whatever he went through, him and my uncles. My uncle and shit, my uncle Vietnam. I think he was in Nam too and shit. So, his homeboy, they called him Cat Daddy. Right? Cat Daddy. Cat Daddy had one of them 18 vans. Yeah, them kind, right? My stepdad had that ice cream truck shit, right? So Cat Daddy always used to cap on them and shit when they getting drunk and smoking a little weed and shit, right? Yeah, cap at it. It'd be out of fun, but, you know, he just, you know, ball busted, pause, no homo. And, you know, since I'm from California, I think my first, like, outing with all of us together, it was this freshwater lake called Lake Elsinore, you know, Reeds, freshwater lake and shit, you know, but that wasn't roughing it. No, we talking about roughing it. I want you to look at California, and I want you to look at that body of water next to Temecula called the Salton Sea. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. I'm going to educate y'all with some shit, and, you know, I really want y'all to think. Now, what did my stepfather tell me? Nigga, once you learn how to fish, you never go hungry. All right? Old school motherfuckers know how to save money. But what he was showing me was, in his heyday, this is how they got down. And when you do the research or you look at that movie, The Salton Sea was the kicking spot. It was the retreat. It was the Hawaii and California because of the massive body of water there. And they wanted to change it into resorts, fishing, RV, skiing, you know, a paradise in the desert. Now, Salton Sea was created due to a dam breach, and that water was coming from the Colorado River, which is freshwater, and it flooded to the lowest point in California, which is Temecula, the Salton Sea, or you want to call it Slab City, however you want to call it. Due to that happening, it's migration stop for all birds that fly from California, you know, due to migrational season. It's a habitat now, right? Of species of birds, fish, right? At the time. It's sad that due to the California drought laws and legislations to water conservation, it's being deprived of fresh water, which is increasing the saline content in the Salton Sea, which is killing all the other fish except the tilapia. The only tilapia is what's in there right now. So I want to, you know, I miss a certain fish that was in there, and believe you me, I believe you me, once you learn how to fish, your ass will never go hungry. Now peep it. Yeah, my stepfather and his homeboy, they like to mobile home bang and shit, right? And they like to go to these places. So we went to Salton Sea, or the 111 side. The 111 side has a railroad track of Southern Pacific freight moving back and forth. That railroad track was directed to stop the water from flooding even further, that it took them 3 months of locomotive train cars to make a false dam to stop to hold back that water from the mighty Colorado. See, the Salton Sea's problem is irrigation runoff goes right into it. That's those heavy metals, those fine metals, pesticides, insecticides that's lurking at the bottom. Because it used to be a city. You could see gas station. I mean, it was like gas stations and shit. You know, me and my brother would be like, what the fuck and shit? All that shit was submerged and shit. You know, you could actually see abandoned shit. They also call it Slab City. If you watch Breaking Bad, you notice that all those mobile homes is out, way out and shit, you know what I'm saying? And they could blow up, set on fire. But the thing is, ain't no cop coming way out there. Trust me. Now, you talking about desolate, nigga. You are, oh, yo, not that motherfucker. That place was so damn deserted. You'll try to, we had a generator, and we'll try to watch UHF, VHS, you know what I'm saying? That y'all new niggas don't know nothing about that. That's old heads only, right? You'll try to watch you some shit. You be like, what channel is this? This is channel, this is channel 6. We don't get no channel 6 where in LA, right? Right? We don't get no channel, you know, 12, right? But let me get to it. My stepfather encouraged, right, do it for yourself. And we are fishermen. You know, you'll go to your bait store, you'll buy all that bullshit, right? You know, I'll probably go there to get my mealworms and my nightcrawler, you know, some anchovies. I really don't fuck with anchovies and shit like that. That ain't my shit, right? Or mackerel, right? But my stepfather had this shit called stank bait, right? And stank bait been in the Miracle Whip jar, the glass one, right? All fucking year with special ingredients like eggs, brown sugar. It's rotten. It's rotting because fish eat rotten meat. They're attracted to rotten shit. The more rotten it is, and he'll tell me, hey, every 3 months, beginning of the summer, end of summer, go burp that bitch, right? So I go burp it. And this how he know that his shit was fire. His stank bait was the shit, right? When I'm back there throwing up, he's like, yeah, I can't wait to go. Can't wait to go, right? And he cooked up a good batch. It was like 3 years worth of stank bait. Just, you know, it was disgusting. Trust me. One whiff of that shit was some, ooh, goddamn. Ooh, goddamn. Ooh, goddamn. If I snuck that shit up on you, didn't tell you what the shit that was, trust me, it will cause vomiting. It will cause fucking vomit. Y'all have to be heaving like a motherfucker. That shit was so stanky. When we camped and we took the steak bake, that motherfucker was on the top of the roof and shit. That's where it sat up there. It was that funky, right? You're like, yeah, I got the steak bake. So we go to Salton Sea, right? You know, we out there 2 days. And, we catching some fish, right? But that ain't what he wanted. He wanted to get one of them prizes. See, I was not knowing about what was in the Salton Sea. I wasn't knowing about the kingfish. The kingfish, croakers and shit. We was catching bluegill about big as my hand and shit, right? Little croakers about like that big and shit, right? Tilapia and shit, nigger fish. They like oval, about that big and shit, right? But no, he wanted the wang dang doodle, right? He used that stank bait. Your fishing line, it was a different gauges the strength, right? He was using the deep sea diving line, like, for deep sea, right? It's a heavier line and shit. He had a different kind of pole and shit, right? They have one of the master reels and shit, right? So he takes the pole, go all the way out to his neck. Then he casts and then brings the pole back to me so I can put it in the steak. And I can put the little bell on it. You got to put your little cowbell on it, right? Because that's when it just start doing like this. See, I educate y'all. When that shit start doing like that, that's how you know you got a fish. Now, beware. A little bitty fish about big as my hand, right? That motherfucker on the line of just a little bitty ass fish will give you a fight, right? Give you a fight. A mid-sized fish will snatch the pole out your goddamn hand. You got to be fucking careful, right? We sitting there playing and shit. I remember we got up early. We some coffee drinkers, right? I'm out there, some motherfucking tough skins and shit, cut up and shit, right? Man, Salton Sea so goddamn hot every day over 100 and shit. We wasn't using sunscreen. My shoulders and shit, my back peeling. One day you go out there with wife beater, nigga, you got all motherfucking bikini marks and shit. Cooking, nigga. Cooking. You ever been up in a place so goddamn hot? So we was drinking with sodas. Cooking. Right? It's early in the morning. Probably like 7. Right? Mom ain't even made breakfast yet, right? Then you hear this. Oh, shit. Come here, boy. He called me Junior. Junior. Come here, Junior. Come here. Hold that pole, boy. He was grabbing the line. Motherfucker. He's like, all right, boy. I want you to reel it in slow. Give me some slack. Now, at the time, I didn't know what the fuck slack meant. I just figured if I'm doing something wrong, he'll get on my ass and shit. Let me know, don't do that shit, right? Right? He fighting with this motherfucker. I'm thinking little bitty ass fish and shit, because little bitty ass fish, that motherfucker, trust me, when you go fishing, you get a fish, little bitty ass fish, that motherfucker, you be like, oh shit, little mother, and then you look at you like, oh, little ass motherfucker, you gave me all that fight, throw your bitch ass back. He pulling it in. We working together. Synchronized swimming, we working together. He pulling it in. He pulling it, It's like, he's like, hold on, boy, give me some slack, boy, give me some slack. Talking that military bullshit. I couldn't understand, right? But I'm gonna keep it real with you. The problem probably was me and my brother stopped drinking sodas. And we hit with one of the Budweisers. You know what I'm saying? One of the Budweisers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, yeah. While mommy and stepdaddy ain't looking, they shouldn't have had both chests out there with that goodness out there. Shit, me and my brother had 2 or 3 beers and shit over the course of the trip. He telling me to pull pull it in, right? And out the water, nigga, I'm like, what the fuck? You know, usually small fish, even about this big, they tails don't do that, right? Now, I want you to Google Corvina, right? Google Corvina, right? Google Corvina, 69, 70, 80s. Google Corvina before the die-off, because the water got so goddamn salty and shit, it just killed all the big fish and shit, right? But before there, look at the goddamn Corvina. My stepfather telling me, reel it in. I'm reeling it in. And this fish is the size of a goddamn, like a child. Big, I ain't never seen a fish that goddamn head the size of a bowling ball. We had to knock him in the head with the hammer. We had to be like, chill out, Corvina. We was chilling the Corvina the fuck out, right? Dragged his ass on the shore. Now, they had little rules about if a fish was about big as your hand, you had to throw him back, right? This motherfucker's so big, you got to put your hands up under the gills like that and hold him. Like if you doing some Wu-Tang shit. And drag his ass, right? Yes. Igloo cooler, 6'4" ice cube. Linear, right? Him so big, him don't fit. We tried. We was going to throw back our fishes that we already caught just to put his big ass in that motherfucker and shit. Because he was a prize. Head the size of a bowling ball. He said, Junior, shit, fuck you. Your mama cooking breakfast? Fuck it. He got to it. And we chopped up that Corvina in steaks the size of my stern wheel and shit with some motherfucking hash browns and some grits, my nigga. And it was like 8:30, about already 100. We was on a shady spot. We cooked them up, steaks that damn thick and shit, or Corvina, cooked them up, right? I think I had 2, you know, just oh man, that passed out, right? Not only from having an itis, but a little bit of heat exertion, because I woke up on top of the sleeping bag and shit in a pool of sweat. It looked like somebody pissed on me, right? right. And then I realized, you know, that morning we was having breakfast and beer, right? Nobody ain't never knew that, but, you know, I guess they should have started counting the beers, you know what I'm saying? Delicious. You want to talk about some motherfucking delicious ass fish? Better than sand dab, better than fucking filet of sole, better than fucking snapper, better than whiting, better than tilapia, better than cat, better than halibut, better than orange motherfucking roughy, the kingfish, the croaker. Now, I know you thinking, damn, you lying, nigga? No, I want you to Google the shit, Corvina, Salton Sea, in the 70s, and you will see these people pulling out these fishes as long as humans and shit. Now, the moral of the story was, before it was contaminated, my stepfather knew that was the spot. He used to go out there, pay $11, right? Fish, bring all that shit back, right? Off of $11. I mean, come on now, you got 4 igloo ice chests that sit forward of the block ice, linear. Nigga, them look like FEMA camp coffins, nigga. Before I close, some Asians came, right? We wasn't catching shit. Some Asians came in town cars. The Crown Vic, right? Lokes on, right? Yeah, locs on this shit. They did some shit to the water. And we sat there and fished. You didn't even have to have bait on the hook. Whatever they did to the water, we sat there and fished in holy harmony, right? Because I guess they was doing that to get their shit for their shop or whatever they was doing. Matter of fact, man, they look like a little, you know, Asian cartel and shit, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'm just keep it real with you. But man, they was so cool, smoking a little weed out there, you know. This is way before I was smoking weed, but I knew that smell because they was blazing some weed up and shit. And maybe it was the weed and shit that made the fish act right, but it was schools of them where we was at, and we fished there for 3 days straight and didn't catch shit. And when once they came, we filled up. It was so much goddamn fish, we had to throw that shit in the hefty cinch sack, the garbage bag. Nigga had to double up on the garbage bag, nigga. Put that ice. Because when you put them fish on ice, they go in the hibernation mode and shit, right? But here's the thing, though. While they in hibernation mode, that's when you kill them. Because they don't know what happened. Once you throw their ass on some hot water and shit, nigga, they will come back to life. With them goddamn fins, man. Them fins are like hypodermic needles, nigga. They'll fuck you up. You gotta be careful. Wear you some fucking goddamn gloves and shit. Right? You gotta be careful. I cut that head off with the quickness. Throw that knife up in the booty hole straight. You go straight up, make that Y shape and shit. Pull all that nasty, disgusting shit off. But trust me, once that head off and shit like that, psh, and that nasty gut, all that nasty gut and shit. Once I rinse all that shit off and shit, you got nothing but meat. Shit, man. Call me the butcher. Call me the butcher. Niggas skin that catfish, get them vice grips. See, I'm trying to lace y'all niggas up. Nigga, get them vice grips. Right? Asians came through, man. Hey, man, we didn't have shit at first. When they came through, we was throwing fish in the goddamn hefty. We was calling, man. I can't say we was calling because, you know, it was that old and shit, but we was taking fish for other motherfuckers. Like our neighbors, and it was like, hey, you know, they'll have the sweetest watermelon and shit, you know what I'm saying? Right? In the middle of nowhere. But there, the Dole company is out there. They have dates, peanuts, man. You know, see, you go to the store and get you some peanuts. Man, these peanuts, man, we get them raw, roasting bitches. So I'm trying to lace y'all niggas up. Before I go, when Easter come around, and y'all, I see them rabbits, man, that is some delicious shit. Nigga, if you like chicken, nigga, that rabbit, nigga, it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? If you could go to the butcher, get you some rabbit, right? It'll look just like a Cornish hen and shit, you know what I'm saying? Right? You cut that motherfucker up and season that shit with some nigga seasoning. You already know the black powder, the you know, salt. I don't do the salt. Black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, accent, and that special. It's an all-purpose seasoning. Oh, I ain't gonna say the name. Oh my God, to fucking die for. Who you season that shit right up on some That motherfucking rabbit is a nigga. That rabbit is better than pastrami, nigga. Pastrami's some good shit. Good shit, nigga. Pastrami some good shit. That shit better than pastrami. You gonna be like, what the fuck is this shit? You look at the little rabbit like, oh, don't hurt him. Shit, nigga. Naked and afraid, he getting cooked, nigga. And I'm going to make some nice slippers out of his fur. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. Yeah, I want y'all to Google corvina. And the corvina is a sea bass. Man, I went to the aquarium shit. And they had some sea bass in there the size of a goddamn Volkswagen. A bug and shit. Big as shit, right? So I'm thinking to myself, God damn, my damn stepdad wasn't lying. Nigga, if you learn how to fish, you would never, nigga. That nigga take that motor home, go out there and clean up. Nigga have enough fish for all month. Clean up. Nigga ain't spent motherfucker a total of maybe 41 bucks and 73 cents. Total. Now, you know, that's funny. Now I look at shit. I look at shit that's some shit that my mom was doing that was real illegal that she shouldn't have been doing. Like, I can remember halfway through the trip and shit, she'll get the Budweiser and she'll wrap that motherfucker up in the towel and shit so you can't see the print, right? One thing I would have wanted to do is light one up in that night air. Oh. Even though it was a like deserted ghost house type shit, right? Or some real shit. It was like some deserted ghost town type shit, right? At night in the city, you can never really see the stars. But at night, at that motherfucker, you'll look up and you'll be amazed at what you see in the sky. And it make you appreciate nature. Man-made or non-man-made. Get you some corvina, yo. Get you that cornmeal with the orange and blue box, my nigga. Right, nigga. You already know, nigga. And get you some nigga seasonings. But if y'all can't, find a fish in your local market, you can go online and you can get the steaks. I mean the fillets, right? I wish you could get the whole fish. Because it has this catfish is like that too. You know, where it got just 3 bones, it's like one, it got the top bone, and then they got the dorsal fin bone, and then the other fin bone, right? So it's like 3 bones, kind of like, but with that shit, it was always like that. So you can slide off on both sides, fillets and just meat. And it's just the way that shit tasted. That's some good shit. Aquarium tilapia is some good shit too. When you eat a fish that's out of an aquarium and shit, you gonna realize, you gonna say, oh shit, yeah, this shit is way fresher. Whatever that is. that's like Fuji water. This Fuji water. Ooh, that's tap water. You know that's tap. That's tap fish. You know, aquarium, Fuji. You should try it. Under the bed, under the rise. Fish like hell, tell good lies, y'all.